ene eye Abena mebusme no edin fo enkro wa fempino ne eduono miensa ya emo emre aso se ene ewie ensam a etwego man Ghana mo no ye gibre na sima eduasa entem no yere esom wo se ewia premto bre kase ewo Ctv so ensam a yatena se ede esom wo no yenhye etifi asam no epi Yademo ebeko asante mantemo sanse rosam ye firi ho abetodwa ene se chase fiewra bi atwese kan esi ebusua bi eso enam so emomoba wenya emfe chase baako ene efa no abufrei atoa nanom wonse do we yenso abufrei ne maame ene ne papa na afesu ne nuanom ye no moka ho nyina no efiewra no de sekan edwedwedwo mo chase no eye arehosam no efiri asante mantemo abaye beko ahoma so na fe yesam training no ede eho amanebo no ede abrayen yebeko ensem foforo emoya ende adwumayefo yomo eko ahomjimo yomo adwuma yomo ebeye yomo de so aban ni na fesu aso yomo hwesikasam ho ensam eso senko musika akemu no asoye no enhwe na omo enchesika no efa emomo na so bisi ende omo ehwemo senya de asoye no etimi de musika no asan ede ama omo ntisa meka sei omo asan de omani ahwemo ewo asoye omo hwe Ghana yesikasam ho ensam eso de piketi bi assign ashes.
So at this time, when I'm virtually in the last part of my life here on earth, I don't expect to be treated this way. At least if I have to die, I want to die happy.
Na fe yakọ ensem fufuro emo na emreso bedefo yomo ewo emreso dwen baako ya no ode ema eye enkrofo na sadation mo ewo asokwa abato peso so di atodwe sende eho ababe yan Ghana mamra ye bon ho ban eye 1992 constitution o se massacre ebemu
That is not a member of parliament, and we are seriously overseeing their activity. And we are adequately resourced. There's no way, because I'm going with my own financial support. I don't need favors from you. So I need to oversee your activities.
Ewusia weka ensem aworo bi ho ena enewie matena se eje won chensema eduasa ede asom wosa ewia premto kase ewo Ctv Ghana's #1 TV station midi ede Abena Ewusiwaa ene ewi abofo yomo eso yasenema yede kase no ede abrawo eye Allo Africa ena afei so eye Express Clinic so ebo yase eso yasenema yede kase no ede abrawo ewi etwe hu sima ye ban ni chirmono ya de basmo Ewusemu akwaba embra eye premto kase so ewo Ctv Ghana's #1 TV station eso ye free kase no ase na ye de amount channel so se kase no ko Facebook my Ctv GH intudru ho na obomode ahye ma afoforo enya kase ne bi ahye ye frase na ye de amount ye de ni etwemu ewo etwima nwabieja North District ya eno ewo Asante Mantemo same kase abofra wenya eye 1.5 year watona no wonsiedo esanse onene mame ene ne papa ne nuanom bi ena etifi chese Asante Mantemo no omo ahadan omo etimo nanso amanabo ye firi hobeto dwane se landlord ye firi rei ya wenya emfe eduasa enume watwese kan de sisi ebusuan so dwodwomo chese enya sameketoa ena mosoma bofrei atoa nananom ewo ensiedo sambre ye kọ ahoma so na eye yensem twene ya osi ya nan mu ewo Asante Mantemo kojo nana nyako ewa homa so a ode ehwa manebo no ede ebroye afempo eba ne sen ena nsemi ankasa esiye enunti siye no temeka mame emo akwaba enewe
yo metonka Abena Ewusiwaa pomo te sen ho
nyame adom me ho ye pa na ho so e
yes yakopon krae mu wa ha yes ye ho ye pa
ye da nyankopon asese wo ho eye amaneba ye te ye efre eye etwuma eye nwabieja North District wo na wo si ya nemu e ho nso na wo de nsami efre Asante Mantemo edebre ye ensam we nankasa enwo nkyiremu enesen
Yo, any senior a year a chief for Asubuso or Motiania for Gususheno. A year Asante Memo Hano, a year at Chumama Beja, North District, a year down Kwame, and a year who send me at Tiwaha. Nan yet say if you be more. A year opinion your friend or Mr. Obeda Samoa and then who can akotena asundwe no sa asundwe ni hokra sa a year and then ade tieni be ko nyina no efiru ane a wo ho no ayo ba peni mu na ne ba bema no emom ho nto mu anopa ye nyume nya de omuntu emma a year efiru ama me no che se or the assembly could be police for ama police for na some kind so me so asem na o mabo na o che se eye de babe my friend Emmanuel na ni Emmanuel no de bia o tete o yesu o dasu ban be de nyesu ban papa eno ntino ko ba se o ka che police for na tumi ai den aso no mu no mo tuni fo na so ko do maybe no na a police for no ja abofo na che se mu se ni ye na wo ni mu no wajai ana se o de atu baabi eno ntino mo ja no sa na ja mo ja no sa ye adrian poor na wo be manitim no on train enti e ko buy say ye papa no obed no omo feduma by dako omo buy no na brief no jan chade tia no ana papa ye Emmanuel no edisi kan hye omo feduma buy so ka no omo tu hisi no na omo ntu dia na e wo mu ni enti outside ya ago nya ago no na papa no de wo de second state du gano ene ne ba bema no amanya sem ketwa kra ne ba bema na emos no emo no de wanka agye kwa na ne baba o kan so odi 19 years ono so hu sin na enye ade eye atwedi ago oben say obetuma so ne ba bofa na wato fo ni mu ono so de scan bi twa ne bi na ne maame no a ono ye di nkomo e wo CTV so no e America pia bonche ko bob na say omo ameso no mu ne yakoso de eye eni nyan ntia branch no e hu se otuma twitwa bofa na ma bofa na to amatwa eye ne odi nfi edu 9 no 19 years so am ne pra no e papa de no ntumi nkan ho kra no no de ni chengu dwane ye ode mika ya kwa na na menta de nye mmante wa no so momu ne ye din eto mo hogu ye mpotem ho na omo ansakan omo sakan so wage atum se ye jumadi no no di ye sai wudi se no no di ye na omo amontia ye ni papa no ene abufa no ye dum kodu aya akonfo anoche aya sabia no na abemu ano de wantumi ankasa nti ye ni papa no ye opene obed asamwana oje ayahwe ene Bridget owusu ono so dia ayahwe nti nsema efi asante mantemu hanoma enye dekra na ejamide bo mawie nti sane ko ba ya bana reporte ya na esa
CNN asem we dey just say me kra no me ntiase yi na eye abranche Emmanuel ye ono de sekan de si chese adehye so a emunye na prepra na abofra wenya 1.5 year wato no mo nse do no wotie nsem no mu na nkasa na abranche ne suban te sen e wo fie ho den na poti no maye nti a oso omuntu omuntu enu nti why omusa
enchemu chese ni nua be man na me di nkomo won chen no so ka ho e chese eye ne maame de ohun se adwemboni bi aba eye ne ba be man tim no so efiru ano etrim nti ono doko bo atuma wo mega please for na mane se omo me fa ne ba no na ensani obo se kan gu ho odi en so fi ehhye dem no adwemboni ya ba ne trim nti omo ma no be bo omo me fa abofa ne ko na abofa no so please for be fa no ene so me fa no no mo ja no and no distance no na one day subane di bane maame ne di ohun ye so what na me chana say aha ne maame di ohun say eye adwen bi aba bofa ne tim anasa branch ne tim opesa odi di ha adwene enti omo jan proof o jan na de tia na no di ta nya brasa mi
minim say wetimi
onye abudi sa mo bi ehun da but I say you know all honma no develop sa attitude no ene aman maame hu because asem no busumi atwa mi last week was mana konkon hwa ni so odi awi
minim say wetimi ene aposofo ne bi atwetwe enkomo sisia minim say wetimi ne aposofo ne bi mete won kapa
hello Abena
siena no temeka
hello
mete won kan o otemeka
Abena
Ebusia echere no ensam nankasa no yebodomu esikwa na fei ye de mu nchemu nankasa e de abresansa asem we de emi owe pa e ba ne sen na abranti nanka mpese me bisa ne se aso aposifo no mu twetwe nkomo bisa ne so mu yehwehwemu bi ansa no mu gya abranti no ama no abafie samre ya homa no ase enhyada ngina so papa emfa maye no ye beto akase no so baso a ye beto aso na fei ye de amount Ebusia yen free asante mantemo na yen fa yeni entremo ebo ensem foforo emo na adwuma mo akọ ahonjimo ye musika akemu a ye beka ya ba ebusumi mienu etwemu ko mo de picket hyehyɛ so ekọ yen Ministry of Finance se ene omo age no ho se de be ya omusika no ombeti bibi efri mpanimfo ho ema mpanimfo baye ne mo beka sa se omo nkoma fantom ye sanse ombeti asasika no ede ama omo ho ena de hye de atodwa se fi sambre no mo ye picketing ya aso ye ne omo ebe kasa ye no enya de omate omo ka biom sasika no egusoa ekonkon ho ene de omasan ede picketing asan hyehyɛ so ebio.
Because needs payments are really not enough, so you put aside some money, you invest some money in bonds and T-bills so you can supplement this needs income with that. But right now, the investment is like zero. You are getting nothing at all, so it's not easy. Inflation and the difficulties that we are having. So we are being affected badly, and that is why we are back here.
How long can you continue on this trajectory? What are your expectations from government?
I expect government to pay coupons and principals as they fall due. That's what I expect. I mean, we will do this for as long as it takes.
So, very, very bitter, because if I wanted somebody to betray me, not the government, not the state, the one that I swore allegiance, even at the peril of my life. And if I didn't die in Cambodia, I didn't die in Liberia, I didn't die in Sierra Leone, I didn't die anywhere I was sent out. Come back home. Now I used not to, but I take a lot of drugs. A lot of drugs.
Because you have to keep up with that lifestyle.
Yes, it's not a lifestyle. The body, when you are young, you don't feel it. I used to wear beard. When you are young, you feel very strong, and that is how I felt. And for that, I used that energy in the service of the state, in the service of the government. So at this time, when I'm virtually in the last part of my life here on earth, I don't expect to be treated this way. At least if I have to die, I want to die happy. You see, not to in the struggle for something that I have given to the person I trusted most. You see, that is my worry. And so that is what I say. If you are saying I feel betrayed, I say betrayal is a very mild, I don't know if you have another word, you see, but I really feel betrayed.
So you were here some few months. You are back here again. How long can you go on with this? And what's the expectation from government?
I expect that if the Commander-in-Chief sees that we are here struggling to get our own monies back, he will chip in a word so that we are giving our monies. We should not be treated this way. After all the sacrifices that we did for the country when we were young, when we had the ability to jump, run, and obey orders. Now go and rest. The little money too that I have, you say no, you will not give it. So how do I buy my medications and so on? How do I care for those who are looking up to me until I'm called home? You see, and I think that the government should think about it again and give us our money.
The minister exempted us. By exempting telling us. It meant that he told us that, look, I have this problem. This is how I'm going to solve it. But with you, you're okay. Stay out. I will take care of you. Whatever contract I had with you from the beginning, we'll go by that contract. That contract said that.
Ebusia wene gusu a wo hwe ewia prem so breka se e wo Ctv so yetwa so na yede amao enbrehye bedwene edema manfo yomo e wo asokwa abato empesto so no yanfo Patricia apiejei ensama ode atodwo wo abro ne sentrefo ekasa ne nyina efa Ghana mamra ya eboye ho ban mechire eye 1992 constitution no eno de atodwa se enwa benya pase enmenum ya no mpinifo betena se aye ensakraye e wo samra no emu esansende emra kwan ye faso power aswafo wo memu no entwaye.
See the activities of the various sectors. What happens is that you cannot scrutinize the activities of the sectors to its perfection, because you are dealing with a human institution whereby you overseeing that responsibility will at the same time go out for favors for such ministers. When President Kufuor was leaving office, one of the suggestions that came from him is for us to try and ensure that separation of powers works within our governance system. Because if a minister is not a member of parliament and we are seriously overseeing their activities and we are adequately resourced, there's no way, because I'm going with my own financial support. I don't need favors from you. So I need to oversee your activities with a lens that will ensure accountability. During the election period, what do we experience? People, you go out there and other people will be requesting from you is to give them some money. So by the time you are done with your elections, you are in debt. How can it make this situation make a parliamentarian incorruptible? So we as citizens must also examine ourselves. Politicization, excessive ones, whereby we don't even interrogate government programs and policies well, but because of either being in a minority or majority, we kick against things that policies that can bring us a number of benefits.
Edeni echemu ewo ensem fufuro o emu kane mampeni John Dramani Mahama akasa ensema ode atudwa enese bra endi samayoko no ehwedi mosomo ede omabato ebe hyehyeso no ewo mpeso so no eho ebehia se branch executive and afei so constituency executives no betimi aboa na omachechre ye maamenom na afei so ye papa nom kwan ya betimi afaso ato aba na omo enkose ballot bia o hwere ne kasemo de tudwa se ya no mkoto aba ya na sport ballot ewo mu no edoso no kra ejina so na ya na ndi samadwoko no enshada enfada emfa eye enkunimde abotie no se de beye na sanema no ebi entimi ensibie muntino ewo so munya adaje echechre mpanifo no se de beye sa sport ballot no ebi entimi embabiom odensem wanyina editor dwa wo abra na one delegate yo mo ewo Tamale South abato empeso so no editor.
The next box is the presidential box, and that's the one that I also have an interest in. When the party opened nominations and we filed, there were 4 of us who filed and paid our money to stand. After we had finished filing, one of our younger brothers, he lives in the UK, he had come to file to also run. So he came to me and said that he had thought about it again, so he's decided to withdraw and throw his support behind me. So now there are just 3 of us. And so I believe you when you say 100%. Because in 2019, when I came, You promised me 90-something%. And truly, when we voted, I got what you promised. So I know when you promise, you mean it. But the reason why sometimes we don't get 100% is that a lot of the ballots get spoiled. We don't vote the correct way. And so I just plead that all the parliamentary aspirants and the executive we built this very beautiful assembly hall, but unfortunately government has left it to deteriorate. And so the constituency executives and the aspirants, it is my hope that you spend this last week before 13th May to teach especially our elderly people how to vote, so that we don't spoil the ballots. If we don't spoil the ballots and everybody votes properly, I'm sure that we can make the 100%. And so this is what the ballot paper would look like. The ballot paper would look almost exactly like this. And so you have to put your thumbprint in the middle of the box. In the middle of the box. Don't let it come close to this line. Because if it comes close to the line and it crosses the line, if it crosses the line, it will be a spoiled ballot. Because they don't know whether you wanted to vote for number 1 or number 2. So put it right in the middle. Then after you thumbprint the ballot paper, don't touch it. After you put your thumbprint in the middle, don't touch the ballot paper. Take a tissue or a cloth or a handkerchief and clean your thumb very well and make sure the ink is dry before you touch the ballot paper again. Because if you don't do that, after you have thumbprinted, if you touch the ballot paper again to fold it, your thumb will touch another place, and then it will create 2 thumbprints. And once they see 2 thumbprints, then your ballot is spoiled because they don't know who exactly you wanted to vote for. So please, let's train our people how to vote, and if we're able to do that, we'll be able to make the 100%.
Yet also na yede amayeni etremo ewo eye epye mantemo aspiring candidate for ewo eye sunyane suhum abato empeswa so eye onunya for Otui Kofi AJ ensamo a ode atodwa enese apamodin de eye de eye pa sa edis amayoko no ehwenim so mo ebekwakoto aba no se amanfo anasa de shomo ewo eye suhum apamodin no eniwa omuntimi nyasa hodin no enkogina omo nan so to abano emfa ma omo ne nsa ho nti won omo ewo so ho abaton peso so ya omo eye health insurance ni nyina ewu no okọ akọ ama omo
die we no eye owura Kofi AJ ya wo hwe ni mu se obetumi anya emrahye bedwafo akonwa no na wo kire mu ese die wo pese obia enya ho kwan na wo card no wunwi we no obetumi aba be renew wo mo so a won register ye no osi eye free na wo mu nina no ensa etumi akabi wabra ye ne no etwetwe nkomo no en wo say komu ho de empuntunwuma bebre na ebo wo mo ebi ti se National Health Insurance Scheme enu nti no wo fato ne ho so se woba be register womo a edi emfie baako ede ekosi eye emfie aduosia ni na se de beye na obia apomuden no sebe ehutochema etumi aboa womo no wesi esika kakra na wosanso ehye womo bo se wobeboa ama nya wahase no ensi ho no ma
foro ekokasa osibu nso pa mo tio se ye mo hu fita na so obi hu titi ma nfa ko titi omo ansoen na nanso bebre saka omo kwa omo de renew an kwa omo saka no itemtem nti no mebi se omo ye aduma papa ne pa because man kata pre no wa omo na pass 7 ko e buy no ni omo ye no 90% de saka omo de ye gusu mi se na ye be wi no obi ansa aka ne de ka so omo se no won fu wi ni je ya mani ojo ko de be aduma tin ama sunu ene Ghana farne kama pepa mo ko so number 1 islam ban ko ko number 1 je ya number 1 ko number 1 ko ko so dem de premier the form of job is number 1. So 2 people on more.
Echire ena womu a wodi weni echire dwumedie na se no ye ne wo mo twetwe enkomo nsem sei no wodi jae
ya kupon sha no se na ebe ya obenya na mmono na wetumi aboa ye na eso mo ane se omo beboa na omo etinye vote ama na se na ebe ya obetumi aba betena so a bibi papa bi e woni mu bia no obetumi ebe amai
na nekra help you na mi vida na me na mtu ni aba ne de bege wa ya ma aka me na mtu ndi ne me nya ba kuntu mama na wo ni ba wa ji pa
no be braye ya no be braye yeski omo na eduma ye no be braye ya ka sa yes yo se peska ye eduma nti ya pesa omo na no be braye se me ka se wose won dia so ba esa ne se si ye fa ma ye ma free on yes na won tuma na so tuma na dia but me braye wo
Ebusiade ni echemo ewokwe esia no ewo priyamante mo ewonso arawafo ene adehwe yomo ewo sempone ne yomo ekase omo echemo se omo kwan yomo efaso edi ndwumani nyina kwan no atete asai agese omo ede ehwea enye ye ontimi emfaso mpo emfa ne ma emfa makrom embeton enye sika emfa enjwetwa wo ho enti de omo kan nyina na somo de adesrede emfa Ctv Kasiepo de ato aban no enim sen menim ya no aban no ense Makwan no ema omo
Simpoa eye krobi a ewo kwa East Mensini wepoye mantemo adehye wo hododo na eye kuafo na niam a wonum eduanu bi eye ebro bayre atosode ebi nso ekonsuo so esan so etonam sanso na ebi nso ehyibidie na adehye ede atodwa wo kyem se wonum akwan nyina atete apansam wabra Ctv yamane boni ene ahyenkafo ene edwadifo a wonum ewo simpoa dwakasiem ekasa ye na wade tudwa wo kyere se esan de kwane tibienti empempi no eya na ahyen no etumi ebeka ne senti wade adesrede ato aban nanim se wonye bibi emfa ema wonom esan se ehonom ena wade enwan dodo na efri edeba ebeton
esramu se ebre awasempoa abrono yesu nti umontwa omone hwe
to tobrete ebre every week bia cars na mba no so mu bi tisan be 2 weeks ne kura kan bi tisan mba ni bi nan buye ema obi ate ntene ye problem wana de omo keka ne tin driver for na ma omo nya kwan no ti se omo se eyeyen de ana se yen so se omo a ti se omo gidi se eyeyen de ana fine se omo de ana omo behwe so na omo nya mai
na kufo ado ye pa ne chew wo hu ye mo bodwadifo omo hwe sempo akwan e ma ye pia kai asai kai tintim so ye ne pia kai kwan ne nya ba kokora ehia na kufo ado
eno echi ena angonafo hene a wowo ho Togbe John Amedofu enso editu dwa wo kire se sede kwan no etebia etie no aban no ampe bibi anye amfa ho a eyade se wonom ebesi kwan esan se edo omanfo a wonom ewo ho enkwa etu esane mo ne senti wode to eye DC ene ehonom ra hyebedwani onimunyamfo Brian ne champo enim se enemanim ya wonom enye bibi emfa ma womo
ene de enso to ne eyi ni asese kwan no moto kura ntimi nko na ka akọ na so dwa wo ha yedi efri nkokọ ni kumasi ni nkran nyina ya kan nyina kira aban na aban se wo mate wo ba baye we di yesre no because ye ko nso tobre mu se otiase maya eni wo mreme yesiesie bi maya endi kan yansa na nso tobre na aba nyesa eni ye beka ha
Nikrakra Muno Committee Chairperson Emma Honomo Sika Agwazi enso edensem wen etwaso
ka omu kona se balance ni basa ne ni panisuro wanye ne hu no to fompe no wapra last year obi free mu ye kwan we ya so ana this year so ni pa miensa na omu na mabu ye free ha na se obi yale ne esi serious ye si emfa ne kokuru a udi ni kwa ebia obeti odi ni pa ne be kwa kodu ho no ne ni pa na free mu especially ema omafa yefu bebre omatwe omunkola because of ye kwan we ya enti ye kwan enti etimi ma am Robert Fort me betake because of kwan na nya enti driver na ntimi nya fast entwemu no mo abetake no mo agigi esika ne nyina
Ebusia Kasiepo no esi yemfa asada enfama alu Africa se ene ewi omo ebo ye chidom omo ede enchese dan papa na abedwama so nti ye kanfo ede ama modern se wo sidan ko ade a obekọ maso ye na wakoji bi ede abo wodan so saso ena asada pese enko enfama eye heritage orthopedic herbal clinic heritage orthopedic herbal clinic se yade ben ena dan krankro wo so a se wo ji ho a enje se ye bone fracture spine problems, joint pains, sciatica problems, hypertension, infertility, bone cancer, typhoid, and now stroke, or more ewa you won't bet your homo, asaw ya dear etu sa stroke no ase a day amawo, and into show which are quite and craha, or more ewa off is Legon Hill, or more ewa na nakrom melcom no echipe, ewa enkra ho call a year Koforidian so more ewa Hackman Junction, if you dare say, Kuma senso or more ewa konongo, Petran sa ewa ena or more ewa busia, or more than some befa pena, watro ahomajufre edia to one show me share quine, now on my bow etsu, yadiano ase a day amawo 0244 494 100 and as 0244 495-535. Omoden se obehwe share heritage orthopedic herbal clinic etrakwan na omombo enti yade no ase emfa ema ebusia omo ene aboafo ene wi omo so masene ma mede kase no ede ebrewo mede ede Abena Ewusiwaa mejebre esomo mede asada ema obi ohwe wo Facebook ene efifie mede mo esi